Yeah, Gabe.
Grape.
Oh man,
I'd take a grape Slurpee right now.
it's fine, I guess.
I could fuck with a grape Slurpee.
What flavor do you want your bereavement Slurpee to be, Riley?
I don't know. You know, I expressed distaste for the grape Slurpee. I should have had an answer. I should have had a better flavor in mind. But
Don't come to me with problems.
come with
Riley. Come to me with
solutions.
solutions. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess grape's fine until I figure out something better.
Gotcha. All right. Well, bereavement Slurpees aside, welcome back everybody for another evening of Dungeons and Dragons, where we get to play pretend with our friends. Yay! I hope
This isn't real.
This is not real, sadly.
Fuck.
You're not controlling a little guy named Nigel right now.
My stock portfolio.
All the dwarven cheeses, they were only
Yeah.
going up in price.
They're useless.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Tendies.
Welcome.
Yeah. I actually had tendies.
Welcome to game night. I hope everybody had a good week. I hope you guys are all ready to have a good evening. But before we get started,
Good evening.
What happened last time? Somebody give us a recap.
We were going to go off on some fantasy cops because Loon wouldn't put out his doob. And cooler heads prevailed, sadly.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Sadly. We could have fought a cop.
Yeah. Including weirdly Florian, who was just like, maybe don't fuck shit up in my mum's house. Like the biggest nerd who's like he's like, oh yeah, my mum's out of town, I'm gonna have a party. Everybody come around, and then the people show up to smoke weed, and he's like, dude, you can't do that at my mum's house. And that's all I remember.
Several people had dreams, I think.
Well, we all have dreams, Fab.
Yeah, I know Olin had one about walking to a tower and it didn't go well. But it didn't go like super terrible, but he did take drugs about it, which is
like neutral.
probably pretty normal. Yeah, not great, but not good. I think it was Florian and was it Luna who had the other dream?
Yes.
Diggly do.
Niggly.
What were your dreams about? Because I sadly don't remember.
Luna's she was in a bedroom, I think kind of vaguely a childhood bedroom, and she looks out the window into a courtyard, and there's this cat person. She knocks on the window, and the cat person looks at her, and she wakes up.
I think the proper term is tabaxi.
No. That's not the proper term.
No,
No, it's not, but I do think it.
That's fair.
Sorry, go on.
Not that kind of a cat person.
No, that was all of Luna's dream.
What was Florian's dream? I asked Say who was muted.
I feel like Florian's was less a dream and more Sadie talking to Florian.
Yeah.
Also, I like how he paused like Say was gonna answer, even though Fab just made it very clear they were muted. I still expected him to answer.
Through. Florian had a dream where he spoke with Sadie about how things were going and what was waiting for them, and hoping to see Florian soon.
Also, Alun did a cool Druid Grove thing.
Yeah, he did do that. Oh, I forgot about the fucking golden sickle and the full mood. That was Shanty's ass.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, then we had an awkward conversation about
Yeah!
kissing.
That
Oh,
was this
yeah.
session. Okay.
Hey, I'm
We
sorry,
had a weird
guys.
smooch convo.
Yeah, Loon had to clarify, like, I was very high when I said that. Let's not right now.
No, I get it. Yeah, no problem. It's
No, it's cool.
no,
Things
I'm
won't
good.
be
I'm
awkward.
good. Yeah, I get you.
And Florian got really
Still
jealous
thinking
over that
about it.
too.
What was that, Mike?
Florian got really jealous over that too.
What else is new?
He did get weird about it, yeah.
Is Sunny a fucking hurricane? What's going on here?
Sorry, my window's open because it's hot.
No
We'll
worries.
tell the weather we're busy.
We're busy.
Thank you.
I don't think it listened.
Oh man, how rude.
That I mean, we also buried the king and 3 centaurs.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Bury
It's
the
true.
quote unquote king and the centaurs.
Buried the royal court.
There's a short
monarchy is
semi-unserious discussion about him not being Sadie's type because he was so weak. And then she laughed at that.
I think that's everything. Where are we now?
We are.
I think we're waking up.
I believe you are.
The dreams are the last thing.
Right. Wait. We did ask
Oh,
Nazarene
right,
if she could.
Nigel's blue.
Good night, just blue.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Perfect.
he blew himself.
Wow. Impressive.
Blew his house
Whoa.
with a blue little window and a blue Corvette.
Oh,
Everything is for him.
the last thing was a pseudo inspirational thing to Florian, like, hey, that body's yours. And Nezrin confirmed it with science and magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
did
we were trying to use Speak with Dead with Florian's parts.
I don't know that we actually did it. We just talked about it.
She
Yeah, we talked about it.
She confirmed that she would not be able to use Speak with Dead to speak.
God.
She did a sleepy once over.
Mm.
An EB once over.
With her bedhead.
Yeah.
Easy fix the bedhead.
Now I have your hair.
Who's here?
YOR.
That's right, I stole your hair.
Yeah, and yes, that was the last thing I think we did.
Yeah, sounds right.
So you guys are getting ready to get going for the day.
Yeah, so we've had hints from Sadie that we're like heading in the right direction. Florian will take out, what were we using before? The letter? The note?
Yeah. The hippo note.
The hippo note. Find our heading.
We have our heading.
We have our heading. And
Away.
head on out. Unless anybody has anything to do in camp in the morning.
No, I think we already did it.
Yeah, I think we did the thing we wanted to do in camp.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we already did the hunt. Yeah,
Yep.
we did.
Mm-hmm.
For this
Okay.
morning, yes, I believe that's why Nezrin is up so early.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You called Nezra and you FaceTime Shanty, came back, we once overed Florian.
Mm-hmm.
Busy morning.
Yeah.
A couple of busy bees.
All right. Everybody, let's get going. We had our breakfast. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, hop to it. Who's taking the lead?
Florian, I guess. Since he's
Florian
got
has the note.
I have the note. Got
All
your
right,
note.
lead away.
Go ahead and make that performance check.
Performance.
Or insight.
Boop-a-doop. Boop.
Well, that's still a natural one. So, let's get a D20 from everyone.
We're gonna meet the prince of the Feywild.
6.
I'm so sorry, Sadie.
Why are you apologizing to Sadie?
I have failed her. We're not getting there as fast as she wants.
Well, if we do bad enough, your mom has to rescue us.
It's true.
Listen, this is not like linear space. You know, we get there when we are meant to.
When we get there.
Yeah, this is the only place where we get there when we get there makes any lick of sense.
Hmm.
It's like
They really need
the
to
Magus
make, like,
Archive apocalypse like travel.
They need to make public transit so you get there when you're scheduled to get there.
Well, that's
Hmm.
the problem with scheduling things in the Feywild is that you know, you can't really rely on the passage of time in order to, you know, align things.
Listen, I've been to Margaritaville too, but it's no way to make a living.
I'm not sure what that is.
I thought you worked at a bar.
My father's bar and tavern
You
when I was a
didn't- You didn't
child.
do Margarita Wednesdays?
Is that the regular thing?
Marga Mondays?
Marca Mondays? No. Well, we had like a Tequila Tuesday sort of a deal, but it wasn't very popular.
Margarita was the name of one of the girls my dad tried to get me to date.
Oh no.
Like the pizza or like the mixed drink?
Like
Like the drink.
Like the woman.
the flower.
Excuse me?
I'm pretty sure it's a flower, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
can vouch for that. I'm pretty sure.
It's a daisy-like flower.
Are we pulling a prank for you? Are we lying right now?
No?
Oh. Never mind. I
Well-
don't know what that is.
For me, it's an alcoholic drink. I haven't had a pizza. And if it's a flower, it's not one I've seen. And I've seen a lot of flowers.
Surely you've seen a
So
common
it might be
date.
like
Yeah, I'm
prehistoric or
with,
something if Florian
I'm
knows it.
with Elaine.
Oh.
It's a drink, I think.
Does it
They
not
didn't-
exist anymore?
What, the drink?
The flower.
The flower.
The woman.
well,
Is that
I
like
mean, if Florian traveled 1,000 years into the future, then the woman definitely doesn't exist anymore.
Is
Oh.
that like a Feywild flower you are talking about?
No, it's just a flower. I mean, I live near the Feywild, so maybe.
Out of character, I did Google it. So Marguerite is the flower.
Aha!
So I can see how that could be margarita.
In
Yeah, I know
Spanish,
someone named
Margarita.
Especially in
Margarita.
Mexico. Yeah.
In Spanish,
Margarita,
Yeah.
which is a name and also a
Right.
flower. Margarita, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're also a brand of cookies.
probably.
So as
To be
we're
honest, I've never
talking,
heard of this
discussing
flower.
flower logistics, what happens?
Are you guys are heading out for the day? I was letting you guys do this. I was doing all the
Mm.
rolling for you guys. Don't worry.
Okay. We can riff longer.
No, whatever you guys want to do. I asked the people I needed to ask to roll.
I thought we were already on the way and we were walking and talking, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are going throughout your day,
Wait,
Uh-oh.
no, we're supposed to go this way.
this is so stupid.
Actually, that way.
You end up. I'm sorry. I'm making myself laugh with this stupid ass thing that's happening. You end up in a very familiar part of the woods.
Oh no.
And you look around, and it's familiar because you remember digging a grave here, and you look and you spot the grave. And
Mm.
standing over the grave are two centaurs and this old-looking elvish woman.
It's the queen.
Are they having a funeral?
They look to be in mourning. Yes.
Shanty will
I
approach.
say we run for it.
Oh,
Oh, whoops.
Y'all, we ain't got no business here.
Luna's gonna
Shanty
try and
will
hide.
not approach.
This is not the thing we should be intruding upon.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
just gonna
think we
offer
should-
my condolences and maybe direct their attention elsewhere while y'all make a speedy getaway.
You're also part of us. Like we need
You
you there
still
as
have
well.
centaur blood on you, dude.
That can't be true. What are you talking about? Did I miss some?
None of us have showered.
Press to
Nobody saw what
digitate
happened,
my
right?
ass, and I have showered. You saw me on FaceTime showering.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's
I thought you
true.
were working out.
I was doing both.
in the shower. Very efficient.
No, I was doing push-ups in front of the shower and my sit-ups and my crunches and whatnot, and I do like a high rep, low intensity sort of deal, so I can just build like the tone.
As
but,
you guys are having this conversation, all of them look over towards you guys, and you recognize one of the centaurs as
Oh,
the
no.
centaur that ran away from you guys. And
I'm
their
just gonna roll
eyes go
initiative.
wide,
I'm gonna roll
and they look
initiative.
at you, and they point, and they say,
Yeah,
"That's
yeah.
them."
Oh yeah, I'm rolling it. That's
Starts
my initiative for
pointing at
Shanty.
you guys and shrieking. Let's go ahead and
Shrieking.
Yeah, shrieking. I'm sorry. I can't. You can't write this shit, bro.
This is very
You absolutely cannot write this shit. Oh.
okay, wow.
Is this the same encounter?
You guys did roll the same encounter.
Okay, who's thinking about this?
Oh my
Gabe,
god, I'm
breathe.
sorry. My stomach hurts.
Breathe, Gabe.
Oh, I'm good. I'm not gonna hyperventilate. I'm just laughing
How
my
many-
ass off.
How many options for encounters were there that we could possibly have rolled from?
I think it's 18 or
Oh,
19.
amazing. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
funny.
I'm losing my mind, bro.
Yeah,
This is so funny.
it's very good.
Alright, I gotta find the Archmage again. I gotta find the Centaur. Here they are. There we go. These tokens are not accurate, just sized correctly on the map. Let me draw you guys a square where you guys
Yeah, give
were
me our Fire Emblem starting zone.
overlooking the battlefield.
It is the exact same.
There are less centaurs this time, but yes, it is the exact same.
Jeez,
Excellent.
so stupid.
Oh my god, dude. I'm crying.
No, don't cry.
Make sure you have all your HP and spell slots, by the way.
Make sure you
Oh.
stay hydrated.
Before you dehydrate.
I am
Oh,
Taking a
hell
shower.
yeah.
hydrated. Whew. Okay, let's open up these character sheets for these guys. Pop them out of Roll20 so I can not have a cluttered window. Jesus Christ, dude. So funny. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is not going to go well for them. EC,
I
you're
like-
up.
I like to imagine that we came into the clearing from a different path, so we see them at a different angle.
Yeah.
Maybe
Um,
don't kill
you have
these
the
guys.
You have the wrong initiative for me, I think.
24.2?
No, I got
17.2.
Oh, you must have not clicked your guy. It's fine. I got it.
Oh, the turn order wasn't up there when I did it.
So are we trying not to kill these guys?
You don't have to listen to Alin.
Is that what
See
Alun
what-
said? Is to try not to kill these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he says a lot of things.
EC looks
Yeah.
over to the
You ever listen to
mage.
Alin?
EC looks over to the wizard like Okay, this looks bad, but do you really want to try this?
Tears are streaming down their eyes.
You are in
Mascara
grief,
covered their
and
cheeks. They're in
you are
grief.
in
They're
grief.
just
I
yelling,
understand.
"You killed him! You killed my king! You killed him! You killed my king!" That's all.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Okay,
Oh,
I
boy.
tried to do this. That is my try.
Oh fuck.
They are not listening to me. That is
Hey,
on
you,
them.
you did your best. It's all right.
Um,
Everyone knows you gave it your all.
How
hold on.
intelligent does she seem?
What do you mean intelligent?
If I pulled something,
Like on a scale from like 3 to 20.
On a scale
How-
from 1 to 20, she's at a 20 intelligence, but she's grief stricken.
Is that like a condition?
No. Also, hold on. Before you move, Michael, can Nigel and Florian put you guys yourselves in the square?
Oh yeah,
In
sorry.
the Fire Emblem starting square, please. Somewhere in there.
Because my thought was, what if I disguised self into the king and gave her a message? But if she's like sentient, sapient, probably not a good idea.
Yeah, she is sapient and sentient.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
She's just
Alright.
stricken. Okay, anyway, Michael, you're good.
All
I wonder who
right.
this is.
EC takes like a small like a hunting crouch, shakes her head, and then just sort of like vanishes from the spot. Comes up here, and with the lesbian sword is just gonna lay into the archmage.
Yeah, go for it.
19.
As you strike down on them, they raise their hand up. But your second strike splits the arcane shield and strikes them. You can cut through anything, right?
Yep. So 14 bludgeoning damage, and then as using the sort of momentum for arcing off the shield, following that sword is just gonna be like a chamber kick to just their midsection.
Jesus, yeah. Yep. You move past the arcane shield again.
We are not going to use a flurry of blows yet. Yeah, that's I think as EC comes down from this, sort of looks at her, not like a hunting, just sort of like pity.
Yeah.
And just gets ready for the next round.
Okay. Well, the centaurs are going to shoot you twice with their longbow. Each.
Sure.
The guy on this end looks nervous. Is it 23 to hit you?
That does hit.
It's for 7 piercing damage. Another 23 to hit you
Same thing.
for 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
19 to hit you.
No.
Misses. That's a nat 1, baby. Fully for sure misses.
I catch that one not to deflect it, but just to like put it on the ground.
Yeah. This guy looks nervous and he's gonna step back a little bit. I'm not fucking with these guys that much again.
Yeah.
My loyalty only goes so far. Nigel.
That's that me. I'm. Ooh, where did it go? So many pages. I am gonna. Can I say that I activated my poison dagger shit before the fight
Sure,
started?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to hide. Let's see how that goes. 27 stealth.
You're very well hidden still.
Cool. All right. So I'm then going to
In
move.
the multicolored foliage of the Feywild, you blend in fairly well, even while blue.
That's getting up to range is exactly 50 feet.
Okay.
So let's drop. Hiding is bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's whack with the dagger of venom. 15 hits or not?
No, it does not hit.
No, it does not. Okay, I'll use inspiration.
Okay.
25.
will hit.
Cool. So that's 8 piercing, 11 poison, and then where are you? The other thing. There we go. 66 sneak, 22 sneak attack damage.
Jesus. And then 8 on the Constitution save.
It's DC 15, so yeah, 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute.
So now they're poisoned.
Yes.
Elun.
Patrick, I need you to look at table the voice chat.
Oh.
I think Alu's just gonna be like,
That right.
she hasn't attacked us yet, y'all. You know what? It's too fucking late. I am going to let you join him in a
Well-
non-lethal way.
Oh,
Do not resist. I like to polymorph her into a worm.
She needs to
Hell
make, what,
yeah.
a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
She does get advantage on these.
What? That's a wild. Okay.
she,
did get a
Aluna
25.
is saving her life or trying to save her life.
Okay, I can't even D6 that. I'd like to. I'm gonna.
I'd like to cast silvery barbs.
Okay, they have to just roll another dice, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
then take whatever's lower. Dang.
Hold on,
Gadzoinks.
I'm cooking. There's a chance. I got. Let's see if my spell saves an 18. I got wheel today.
Roll.
Fucking
That's-
D6. As soon as I find it. Okay, there
I
we go.
believe
There's
in you.
no, never mind. We're good.
Is it
Oh,
whoa?
worm.
So
Yeah, it was whoa,
you
but
could
that's
also
not gonna do
Whoa.
use
anything.
inspiration if you wanted to. And if you roll a 3
Yeah, I
or
do have an
higher-
extra. I would like for her to extra be a worm. We will burn one inspiration.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Is that another
Be a-
D6?
It's 2. It's what is it? 2d4, 2d6. Hold on, it's on the chart.
2d4 on a save.
Yeah, 2d4. Yeah, okay.
That's enough.
2d4 or not 2d4?
Let's say you move
That-
what's the range on polymorph? 60 feet. You know what?
Oh,
They're
that's-
distracted. They don't see you. I'm not gonna.
It's
make-
60 feet. I'm good.
I'm not gonna make you guys go through this. They're not gonna counterspell it because they can't see it or whatever.
Blue mage
She's
shit.
the counterspell one, isn't she? So
She could counterspell, but I
Field it.
Does she want to?
She wants to be
fight
with-
is gonna go the same way
Oh.
regardless.
Gabe,
so I'd
Gabe,
rather
you know
she
what?
turns into a worm.
Easy out. Easy out. She already made her saving throw, which means the spell has
Oh
already
no, she
started
used
to
her
affect
reaction,
her.
cast and shield. Never mind.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she can't. Either way, so yeah, she for sure turns into a worm.
Oh, worm.
Wow.
She turns
and then
into
the
a worm.
loon looks to the centaur and is just like, "Now you let us go."
The centaur looks
we're
to
gonna
his
have to
other
dig
friend
in-
and like does like the neck motion, like let's go, let's go.
We're gonna dig another fucking horsey hole.
Their friend nods. If you guys are out of initiative, the centaurs leave you in peace.
Go on, get.
She's like still like
Alun,
tense because
extremely
the last
uncool, extremely racist. Go on back to the stable.
Yikes!
EC's still tense because the last time a mage just fucking disappeared, she got hit with a counter cold.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think
Alright.
I think we're okay.
6 seconds.
Guys, we got
pass.
an hour to get as far away from here as we can.
12 seconds.
I'm thinking,
pass.
Alun, I didn't know pacifism could be that funny.
We can laugh when we're far away from here. She's still probably the mage
We
like the
can laugh
king.
when
We
we're
gotta
far.
go.
We can leave this worm behind.
Like,
EC's
we
like
got
looking
an
around. Where
hour,
did she go?
But
All right, let's get. You heard the man. Get a move on. Get. Go. Come on. Let's go. Get.
What is
EC's
the we
so
get?
confused.
Shanty's hurting everyone.
Penelope will
like
Yeah,
that.
it was
turn
just like-
over towards Elune. Elune turned her into a worm. And
Yeah,
she
just
points
imagine
down at
if
the
she were a
ground
doctor.
in front of EC. She says, "Do you think her husband would still love her if she was a worm?"
He's dead, Penelope.
EC picks up the worm.
put the worm down, EC. We gotta go.
You should be very
That's gonna be an
careful with the
angry
worms,
mage
EC.
in an hour.
EC carries the worm.
EC, I don't think
EC
you should do
drop-
that.
The worm.
EC's hand is closed around the worm, not enough to crush it, but just enough to keep it restrained.
Why? Why? Penelope's like, why are you
EC.
holding onto the worm?
When the
Just-
worm turns back, she'll be back to normal, and she'll be very angry with us, and we do not
Yeah,
want
and
her
I
around.
can punch her into consciousness then.
You
I'd
should
say
just
very
leave her
directively
be.
to the worm.
What if she
can't
casts a
understand
spell
when
that
she's
like
a worm.
murders us, like
The last one
instantaneously?
couldn't. The last
We don't,
one
but
couldn't.
we don't know what this one can do.
What's the same?
We don't know that.
EC, put the worm down.
Or else.
We are wasting time. We do not need to be delayed
Oh,
by
so when
this.
I waste time, it's bad.
I don't waste time on purpose.
EC
Penelope
puts
sort
the
of
worm
like
down.
turns to Luna, looking confused.
Luna shrugs.
EC puts down
Darling,
the
why
worm.
do you want to keep her until she's no longer a worm?
She lives here. She might be able to help us navigate.
I don't think. Did you see how the state she was in before?
She was already grieving. We've already
I
given
put the
her
worm
enough
down.
trouble.
Let us just go. You're making a. What is it? Molehill out of a mountain out of a molehill. I've put the
You
worm
picked her
down.
up.
Let's go.
You're right,
I'd like to
EC,
see a
and
mole mountain though.
I look at it, Penelope looks at Luna. Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, I think we were just confused. But you're right. We're making a bigger deal out of this than it has to be. Let's leave.
Right, let's go.
I would like to see a mole mountain though.
Maybe
We
someday.
could think about Mole Mountain when we're an hour away from here.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna be thinking about it before then. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be thinking about Mole Mountain all the way. I've never actually seen a mole before, so I don't really know what to picture, but it's wild.
I wonder if I know what a mole is.
Would Florian know what a mole is?
I don't know.
Something you
Did
can make
they-
a mountain out of
Yes,
if it's in a
Florian
hill.
would know what a mole is.
Okay.
He's eating
Florian's
a
like, I don't
squirrel, so
know.
he knows what a mole is. I'm just saying that that's a fact. If you've eaten a squirrel, you know what a mole is.
Squirrels contain mole-knowing properties
Yes.
upon consumption.
I think it's just like a law of the universe. It has nothing to do with the squirrel itself.
Ah,
If you've eaten a squirrel, you know what a mole is.
Ah,
I know
that's what
what
I
a
say
mole
when
is.
I don't understand, but
It's
will
not.
accept it.
It's not. Everyone who knows what a mole is has eaten a squirrel, but if you have eaten a squirrel, then you know what a mole is.
Right, not every rectangle's a square.
Yes.
Wild.
Does that make sense?
So,
It doesn't matter.
Name me
Us-
one person that's eaten a squirrel that doesn't know what a mole is.
Shanty,
Shanty's eating a squirrel?
I guess.
Well, then he knows what a mole is.
Oh, but he doesn't.
How would he eat a squirrel? But
Someone
not know
served
what
it
a
to
mole
him.
Is? When? Explain to
He
me
was,
the situation.
Yeah, so Shanty was docked at a port. They were making like a delivery run of some sort. You know, the dread captain's ship was sort of guarding this shipment of like valuable gemstones and like various treasure items to be sold at port. And Shanty never been to this port before, but he was, curious about what was going on. It was maybe near a forest of some kind, but he didn't have the time or interest to like go deep into the forest or whatever the fuck. But some of the traders that they met with were actually like, far traveled, like hunters, trappers, live off the land type people, and they just happened to be in like the precious gem trading business. And they had caught some squirrels on their way to the port town, and so they shared a meal with Shanty and the other pirates on his ship as they were making their trade deal. And so Shanty has eaten squirrel, but during the conversation where they're like, "Here's some squirrel, you gotta try this." No one they failed to mention this other unrelated animal that they were not eating and did not have present.
No, Shanty.
Shanty,
knows
you know what a mole is. You showed it to me you showed it to me when you were like, "Is this infectious?" And I was like, "No."
All right, but like that doesn't go in a hill, so like I'm just using context clues to assume
Sometimes
that
it
there's
goes on
another.
a hill.
What does that even mean, Loon?
Let me
you
try
you explain that one. You explain that one,
He laughs
Mister.
and he continues walking away.
Yeah, all right, coward.
All right, I want you guys.
I just told this nice, heartfelt story about these traders I met,
I'm on the
and
wrong
you're gonna
number.
go.
Moles are flying snipes. That's all you need to know.
All right, so they fucking suck.
All right.
Huh?
There's a new rectangle here that you guys need to place yourselves in.
Sorry, Florian. I thought you said the moles were like snipes. Did I mishear?
They're flightless snipes. They don't have wings.
Which way is
We can't do that now.
word? Is in this case.
Hmm?
Which way is
Excuse me.
frontwards in this box?
Frontward is
Good question.
this direction. Okay. As you guys are having this conversation, this is maybe like 40 minutes later. You guys are having this conversation as you're walking. You hear like,
Oh, I just can't hear anybody. That's what's wrong.
oh, Riley, you can't hear?
Hello?
Well, yeah, obviously Riley wouldn't be able to hear me if I said that. Hey, Gabe, fucking genius. Let's wait until Riley gets back. Why we?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello, I can hear you.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. So as you guys are walking and having this conversation, you hear big stomps coming from out of the woods, in the direction you guys are coming from, and easily clearing some of the shorter trees. You see a pair of what look to be storm giants.
My people.
Oh.
Oh, this means I'm gonna be fucking shit in this fight.
And you see They look like two older looking storm giants, and they seem to be like quietly talking with each other. As you guys like get closer, you can see they're two like older women. One of them looks over towards you, and they say, "Sorry to bother you, but do you know where the summer court is?" And you see the other storm giant sort of like scoff, look down at you, and then look to her companion. They don't know. They're not. They can't see. Why are you asking them for directions? We don't need directions.
Do I know what the summer court is?
Go ahead and roll
A vibes check.
Gotcha.
this. Would be, let's call it an insight check.
All right. Yeah.
You feel like it's probably from where you are right now, somewhere to the northwest.
Do you guys want directions, or are you just gonna?
You see the one who like first spoke up to you guys. "Oh yes, please," and she like walks over, and like squats down a little bit. The other one like crosses her arms and like huffs. "You don't need directions from these smallies."
Smallies. Well, now I'm offended. I don't want
It's what I
now.
call small folk
Gloria,
like
just-
you. Because you're so
Thank goodness
small.
they can't see Nigel right now. I mutter under my breath.
And the other woman looks back. "Deborah, you don't have to be like that. How many times have I told you?" She looks back at
Dude,
Florian.
your friend is racist.
I'm
Yeah,
so
damn,
sorry.
Deborah, that's racist.
Florian!
I'm so sorry about Deborah. She's very old. She's stuck in her ways. I apologize. It doesn't excuse what she's doing or how she's acting. I'm sorry.
He looks at Deborah.
She sticks her tongue out at you, Florian.
He'll stick his tongue out back at her and then turn back to the first one.
"I'm Doreen. It's very nice to meet you."
Doreen, I'm Dingleberg. Nice to meet you.
"Very nice to meet you, Dingleberg."
Yeah, so we're not real familiar with the area, but I think the summer court is in like that direction. He points to the northwest, you said? Northeast? West?
Northwest, yeah.
Okay.
You see she nods and she turns back to I immediately forgot her name. Deborah, there we go.
She's a Deborah.
Deborah, who like frowns even more, and she's like, "I told you we were on the right path. It's that way. We don't need confirmation from these guys. We could just kept walking. We would have gotten there eventually."
Yeah, you would have, but we wouldn't have had this delightful interaction.
All right. Well, is there anything that we might be able to help you out before we are on our way?
Florian looks
do
at the
you know
group.
which way the summer court is?
She giggles. "I have a good feeling
No,
it's
this is a
that
joke.
way."
That's a good. Thanks for the advice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we're
I have a question.
trying to.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Have you seen any snipes in the area?
Snipes, no.
We're just-
They're typically near like the spring court, summer court, so we don't get too many of them.
Got it. We got sniped the other night. Just keep a look at it, right? Make sure all your buttons are accounted for.
Absolutely. We'll keep an eye out.
If you see a really sad lady, it was an accident. You didn't see us.
Okay.
It was self-defense, and you can't prove nothing.
Oh. Well, we better get going. And they like smile.
All right, it's lovely to meet you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Do they seem
It's
nervous
just
at
his
the end of
tongue
that
attack over one more time.
conversation?
Very polite for giants.
I don't think I've met giants before. Is that polite for giants?
Are they normally impolite?
Well, usually in the stories they eat people, so
Oh,
Maybe they weren't hungry.
yeah, probably not.
they probably need a beanstalk to do that, though.
I just had a standard Magic the Gathering trauma flashback when you said beanstalk.
Up the beanstalk. Oh no.
Oh god.
Which overlord is next? Fuck.
Everything triggers beanstalk. Okay, sorry.
Penelope like looks over at where they're walking. I sure hope they don't step on that worm.
Oh, that would
I
be
mean,
bad,
what are the
huh?
odds?
The worm is small enough and they're large enough that it shouldn't make a difference.
You're right.
Is that how that works?
Probably.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes.
I'm gonna try not to think about it too much.
Shall we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lead the way, Dankle.
All right. Can I roll again? Just figure out our heading.
So as you continue on your way, you're the feeling you get today has been sort of like up and down. Not really feeling like you're making much progress today.
Okay.
It's a good chance you just need another good night's rest, and then you can get him back on track.
Yeah, that's fair. Guys, I'll be real with you. I kind of lost it. I think I need some rest. Like, we might want to pick this up again tomorrow. If you guys have anything you want to do. I don't know. We went in a circle that one time. And we don't want to do that
You
again.
okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's just like the signal's kind of weak for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, we can take a rest. Maybe you can have a chat with Sadie or something.
Yeah, maybe I should try that. Yeah, all right. Let's have a seat. Let me go over here.
All right.
Just gonna go next to the tree again. I mean, not the same tree, obviously. And he'll lean against the tree like he did last time and say, Sadie?
You hear in your ear, good afternoon.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Just making sure everything's ready.
Nice. Ready? How?
For you guys. What do you mean?
You don't have to do anything special for us.
Oh, it's just a phrase, dear. I just mean like, tidying up, making sure everything's in order.
Wait, do you have a messy room?
Something like that, sometimes.
Depends on who wronged me last.
Well, I've got a question. I kind of lost the direction that you are in, so I was wondering if you could help out a little bit.
Let's see. Well, did you pass by the crazy guy in the woods who thinks he's a king?
Yep, we did.
Mm-hmm. Typically harmless,
twice,
as long as you just like say yes to whatever he asks. He just says some crazy stuff.
Do you have to say yes to whatever he asks?
I'm kidding. I know. I saw what happened. Don't worry.
Okay.
I was joking.
That was the thing.
That was wild.
Yeah, especially the worm bit. Wonder where those centaurs are. Anyway,
They're off taking every moment of their life not for granted anymore.
Good. You know, that's on the whole, that's a win. I think
Yeah.
Really, we helped them.
we
You
helped
guys are
them.
villains. You guys are
They'll-
heroes. You help them appreciate.
They'll
their
never follow
lives.
another charismatic leader.
I love
Bolt
Jigsaw.
busting.
That's a real hero of the Saw movies. Shady's nose starts bleeding. No, you're headed on the right path. Today must have just been an off day. Try again tomorrow. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes it's the Feywild's fault.
Oh,
She has her
you.
moods.
I
Sometimes
guess
it
that's
just feels like it's up to chance.
chance, huh? Okay. Cool. They're not gonna love that, but that's fine. Not much we can do about it. Hey, want to play cards when I get there?
That sounds like a wonderful evening. Yes. We can play Phase 10 and Skip Bow.
Do you have Apple?
No, not Skippo.
I really got you, huh, Riley?
Don't tell me Sadie plays Skippo.
Sometimes when she wants to annoy her family.
Okay, good. As long as it's to annoy and hurt
Oh, she
people, then
understands.
it's acceptable.
She understands. You don't play Skippo unless you know what it causes. Well, I would say you'll probably arrive sometime late tomorrow, maybe the next day, depending on how it goes. So,
Okay.
we'll
So
be
we're getting
seeing you
closer. All
soon.
right.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Comes back.
I want everybody to roll a perception check.
On me?
No, just a general.
It-
You two
Everybody.
also roll a perception check.
Too. Okay. We did pretty good, guys.
Wow, I'm so glad everybody but Aloon gets to see this. I'm sure someone else can motion to Aloon. But all of you, like as Florian turns around from like having this conversation with Sadie, all of you like notice in the sky above you, like directly above you, the clouds start moving, and it says Florian loves me, and then with a little heart.
Stop! You're embarrassing me.
Aww.
I wonder who that could be.
What are we looking at?
There's like skywriting or something.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit! Florian, who do you love?
Who are you in love with, Florian?
In love,
You
that-
have to tell Shanty.
Yeah, I have a right to know.
This relationship is no longer equitable.
You hussy.
I bet you're showing your ankles too.
It's
Walking
familial.
I bet you showed her your mole.
And your shoulders.
She's seen everything. She's seen my lungs and intestines.
Oh, I
Fine.
didn't know it was that serious.
Whoa, whoa. Did she at least buy you dinner?
He looks up at the sky again to see if it's changed.
You literally see a picture of like a laughing emoji, a laughing crying emoji in the sky.
He shakes his fist at the sky. Curse
It's
you!
raining.
The sky clears up soon after that.
Jeez.
All right, I'm gonna get the druid grove going if we can get some I guess some food, whatever else we want to do.
Sure. Do I need
Yeah,
to
sounds
pull
good.
down my pants again for that to happen?
Do I have to do that every time? Yes, maybe.
All right. I
It's
unbuckle
funnier if I say yes.
and I show Aloon my ass, where there's
Alright,
apparently a
alright.
mole I was unaware of.
If it ain't broke.
It's not cancerous. Don't worry.
We cast identify on Shanty's ass. It's not cancer.
Lesser and greater restoration, he's fine.
Oh boy.
and you learn the magical properties of my ass.
It's very bad.
It's that the magical properties are that it don't stop.
It just don't stop. Ass keep going.
The ass.
Evocation.
For days.
I don't know, man. I think it's more a school of enchantment.
Oh my god. Alright, yeah.
Okay, I
You
just
guys
got your evocation joke. My God.
I think it means I'm a big farter.
I thought it meant cheeks clapping.
It can be whatever. I just said a school.
It's a multifaceted joke.
Yeah.
It's really, it's a
It's the
thinker.
concept of a joke.
It means what you think it means. You know, it's up to you.
It's the platonic idea of a joke.
It's the platonic idea of an ass as well.
Platonic. I didn't sign up for that. Actually, I did.
Really? Are you sure?
You specifically signed up for that, yes.
I did. You're right.
Well, signing requires a commitment that I haven't quite seen yet.
Yeah.
True. All the people Florian's kissing, you know. No commitment.
All of them. All of them.
Just
Every
the silent all of them.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys get ready for the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Any conversations you guys want to have before you head to bed?
No, I guess Florian will explain
Himself.
himself.
Explain yourself, young man.
His actions.
Yeah.
He'll explain that Sadie said that the land is kind of temperamental. So it could have been the Feywild. We just weren't connected. So she
Yeah.
said we'll probably tomorrow or the day after.
All right.
I think
I-
Aloon.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. You go ahead. I was doing a different thing. I wasn't sure if you were done yet.
I think it's like the ocean, you know, how it's different every day.
It's what?
It's like the ocean.
Honey, I know the ocean. I don't think it's different every day.
You don't think the ocean's different every day?
No, in
Okay.
fact, it's like almost the exact same at the exact same time every day, and only with slight variation and fluctuation, which is also trackable throughout the year.
I guess it's not like the ocean. Never mind.
I
Shanty.
hate to be the one to break it to you.
Damn.
The water that flows is different water.
I don't even want to begin
Every
to dissect
time.
what the fuck you just said.
The ocean, it's all water.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You're both right.
What?
Hey, he pulled out a fist.
I'm confused, but okay.
Oh,
I'm fist bump.
I think
Yeah.
Elude's gonna go with. I'm gonna grab Nigel and just like. So, Nigel, you've been blue for about a day now.
Yeah.
Do you want us to help with that? I
What
think
up?
we can.
Well, I think I'm alright.
Okay,
It's
that
like,
never changes.
doesn't really bother me, you know. It's not like
I-
affecting me in any way, really.
I know, but if you ever wanted to be back to your old self, I don't think it would take us too much.
I'll keep remove curse prepared if you're if learning.
Yeah, I'm not bothered by it, but you know.
I'll bear it in mind, but for the moment, I don't. Everything's fucking weird here, right? Like, what difference does it make if I'm a bit blue?
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. He's
As
right.
long as you're blue the color, not blue the emotion.
No, I'm good.
You can always talk to us, Ganaj.
Alright.
This is not a reflection of my current mental well-being.
I would love to meet
Nodding.
someone who does
How is
change
your-
color based on their.
How is your mental well-being? You're chilling. You good?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm alright. Like, it's a bit fucking weird here, isn't it? But
You haven't been having any like dreams or anything? I know you said you had sleep problems.
No, nothing particularly. I mean, not based. Sounds like not
Noth-
as weird as some of you lot have been having. No,
Yeah, nothing out of the normal.
no.
All right.
I'm all. I mean, I'm blue, but other than that, I'm all right. You know.
All right. Out of character, I have to pee, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Why did Aloon say that?
What does out of character mean?
Yeah, that's really that's really confusing.
Surely it's very in character for you to
To
need
piss.
There it goes. Everybody watch.
Well, that's no, don't watch. That's weird, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I
This is like the
guess.
immediate, like defeated, like yeah.
Well, good night, I guess.
Hello?
Hello.
Um,
Sorry, I think we were all waiting for Fab to return.
I think probably.
Somehow, Fab has returned.
I'm gonna laugh if those centaurs come back later.
I
We'll
hope
change
they
the
make
course
a
of it.
reappearance. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait
I-
on me. I don't have anything else.
Oh, whoops.
One of
Also,
them's
those
gonna-
centaurs are gonna have to get through the fucking druid grove, so.
One of those centaurs is going to be ridden by Enrique.
How'd he get
Oh my
here?
god, side villain team up.
And then the
Enrique's
Shadow
been
Wizard
here.
Money Gang will also be there.
Yeah, Shadow Wizard Money Gang have collected all of our minor villains from across the multiverse and plane shifted them to the Feywild.
Every single person we didn't kill.
And some who we did.
It's like that Danny Phantom episode where he goes to jail and there's all the ghosts that he sent to jail.
Yeah.
Does anybody know that what episode I'm talking
Yeah, I
about?
do.
I do
Yes.
actually, yes.
This is just gonna happen if we party wipe and yeep.
Oh, if
Yeah.
we party white, do we become Shadow Wizard Money Gang?
Ooh.
Or do they become us?
No, because we're broke shit, except for EC. EC does.
Hmm.
We just become Shadow Wizard Gang.
Oh,
We
who's
love
gonna go to
renting
bed?
spells.
Florian's gonna lay his bedroll out on the ground and just look up at the stars for the night.
Aw.
Wow.
You know,
I'm
just
gonna
in case
read-
he sends messages.
I'm gonna read Squidward a maritime folk tale to help him
Ah.
go to sleep.
Very good.
Dog?
Squidward gets a maritime folktale.
Yeah, and
He
I
gets
do
sick.
it to like the like a musical rhythm of sorts. So it's kind of like a sing-songy sort of a thing. Kind of like in time with how someone would be rowing a boat.
Uh-huh.
They should give that a name.
Aw.
Like a chant, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
A dirge?
Sounds like a dirge. That's the word.
Isn't a dirge like a sad like funeral song?
Yeah.
Or am I thinking
Not so
something
much
else?
rhythm in that one.
Yeah, I think you're correct. I don't know what it's called.
Can't think of
Right,
a
so-
single word for a song like that. Anyway, Shanty's gonna go to bed.
Oh dear.
All right, Shanty, you go to bed.
I enjoyed that, Riley.
Thank you.
If you needed
Thank you.
reassurance.
That was for me though. No one else has to enjoy it. You know, it's okay. That was just for me.
Sometimes you just do one for you.
Yeah.
It's fair.
But also, I think it's sweet if Shanty sings little sea shanties to Squidward to help him asleep.
That is pretty cute.
What are the rest of the crew doing?
I'm just gonna hang out up a tree, I think,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
and let his mouse have a little run around the tree.
He's loving it. He's going buck wild.
He's fucking
Crazy.
boozing it.
Yeah, his mouse is fucking ape shit for this.
Sweet, 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 sweet. He loves
Smells
it.
going stupid.
God.
What are EC and Luna doing?
Oh,
Making out.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, unfortunately, AC's probably just patrolling around the borders. Doesn't really interact much today.
hmm.
Luna's probably just looking at, like, you know, the Feywild in general. Like, they got weird ass trees and shit.
They probably have cool bugs.
So their bugs are banging.
Their bugs
Mm.
are banging.
Got some banging bugs.
Mm-hmm. I think we don't know what to do with the rest of the night.
Okay.
We sleep.
You sleep.
We sleep.
We just dissociate until the next morning.
Hell
Yeah.
we love
What
it.
transing is. Just Luna dissociates and rotates her blorbos in her head.
Do you think a loon has blorbos?
Oh, I said
No.
Luna, but I bet
Luna absolutely has blur.
Fuck yeah.
they're mostly.
dude.
Luna's Blorbo is EC.
That's true. Luna rotates EC in her mind.
Get rotated, idiot.
There's an image of EC rotating over the psychic connection.
Nigel watches Shrek in his head.
That's funny. That's so funny. Jesus Christ.
It's Shrek 2 actually. In this
It's
universe,
aspirational.
Shrek 1 didn't come out. Shrek 2 came out first.
In this timeline.
In this timeline.
Shrek is a prequel to Shrek 2. Okay, what happens in the morning though?
So as
Or
you
what
guys
happens overnight?
go to sleep that evening, let's have everybody roll me a d20 again.
D20.
Yeah.
Yar.
Ah.
Same encounter. Same encounter.
That would be so good.
Fucking centaurs and the lady come back.
That
It's
would be
purgatory.
really
We have to
funny.
go through it until we do it right. It's Groundhog Day.
Okay.
Is a groundhog like a mole?
Actually, that one does have wings.
Oh.
It just doesn't have the tentacles.
It's sort of halfway
Okay.
between a mole and a squirrel.
I see.
What's that, Nigel?
A groundhog is halfway between a mole and a squirrel, right? So if you know what moles and squirrels are, then you know what groundhogs are.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Mm. Alun, do you know what a mole is?
Yes.
You can just turn into one. Then I'd know.
Why do you need to know though?
To sate my curiosity. To understand
Stay
EC
curious,
better.
my friend.
Okay.
Florian widens his eyes to the loon and shakes his head no ever so slightly.
I do understand. A bit of mystery is always good for the soul. I gotta work for this one.
What if I just turn you into a mole?
Well, then give me a damn mirror too.
What if I don't?
Then I'll be an angry fucking. Then I'm gonna make Mole Mountain, bitch. I'll do it.
Oh, speaking of Mole Mountain, I do gotta go do a quick hunt while you guys get breakfast going.
yeah. You let me know if you need help.
I'll be
This is the
good.
morning?
Is this not the morning?
No. I had you guys roll
Oh,
dice.
This is our
gotcha.
sleepover. This is our
This
little
is
sleepover.
in the evening still.
Oh, okay. I should be sleeping. Stop keeping me up. He rolls over.
Oh, grumpy.
No, I keep waking up in the night and fucks with you.
Mm.
Okay. So as you guys sleep for the evening and or rest, we have Florian, Nigel, and Shanty. Who wants to go first?
Oh, is this for our dice rolls? What
Yeah.
happens?
Yes.
What do we need to roll?
You already rolled.
Just go in
Yeah.
order
Okay.
of the dice rolls.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right,
Yeah.
Florian. You see yourself in that same great hall.
Okay.
Wondering just who or what you might find here, seeing and looking around at what Sadie might have planned. It's a very nice evening that you have here. And it's also a very restful evening as well, as you sort of you feel very calm and very welcomed here.
Oh, okay. I'd like to peek my head outside the Great Hall and see if there's anything else I can explore in this dream.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
$16. Okay. As you as you look around, you spot a lot of hallways, which like you expect that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's more than anything big, much bigger than you might have thought, bigger than your old home. It also feels weird in that it's what's a good way to put this?
Feels.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the right word. I can't think of the right word. It feels ethereal. It feels as if it's not all there. Like maybe like you feel as though like some of the walls might be see-through for like a split second.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it feels like it's not entirely physical.
Huh. He wonders idly if that's how it is in real life. Is there nobody here? It's empty.
Yes, it is just empty.
Okay. Well, I think he's just gonna explore for as long as the dream will let him. Just check things out.
Right. You do a good amount of exploring. It's big in here. Like I said, there's lots of things, but nothing really draws your attention.
Okay. He just thinks it would be kind of cool to be able to walk in there and already know his way around.
Gotcha. Yeah, as you look around, it's you get a feeling for the place. You're a little more familiar than you would be normally going in. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm happy to leave it there, or actually, you know what? He's gonna pop in the kitchen if there is one and see if there's any dream food he can steal.
Yeah, you're able to sort of look around and find your way around the kitchen. Um, it seems empty, but you open up like the fridges, and there do seem to be like some pudding cups that are resting.
Tries to grab one.
Yeah, you grab one.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna eat that sucker.
You eat the pudding cup. It's delicious.
Hell yeah!
Whatever favorite flavor of pudding Florian's is, that's what it tastes like.
Oh damn! How does Thady know?
Magic.
It's my favorite flavor.
Bro, she made your taste buds.
That's maybe she made it my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, you're able to eat it, and when you wake up the next morning, there's still even a little bit of pudding on the side of your mouth.
Oh my god. So good.
The pudding was real.
The pudding,
The pudding
was
was
real.
real. Amazing.
Okay. Gnigel.
Yeah.
You, as you sleep, you feel a certain what does Gnigel usually dream of, actually, if he dreams?
I think he like has a lot of dreams that don't feel like it at the time, but are like tangentially about the war.
Okay.
But like not necessarily like horror, nightmare, like war flashback dreams. Although there's probably a few of those, like if he's having a rough time. But I think he gets just a load of the, you know, like the dreams that you get when like or like everything seems right except like one thing isn't right. Like I get a lot dreams about like I'm driving, but I can't like I can't stop the car. But not in the way that I'm gonna like immediately smash into the back of somebody at like 90 miles an hour. And I think it's just like the brakes just never fully slow the car down to zero. And it's just like I was like, oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do? The brakes just aren't like working properly. It's kind of like it just feels like, oh well, okay, that's just how this is gonna go. Like I'm gonna have to slow down a bit sooner when I come up to the stoplight or whatever. So like stuff about the war that is like kind of like that, but something is off. It isn't quite right. Oh, hang on a second, Eileen's calling me. Just 1 second.
You're good. While Patrick's speaking to Eileen Riley, you should think about what Shanty typically dreams of as well. Don't say it yet, though. We'll get to your turn.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, so that kind of thing, and then also like the kind of stupid shit where it's like you go in and you know suddenly you're naked, or like suddenly the people who were there aren't the people who were actually there when these things were happening.
Yeah.
Just like weird shit that is like doesn't make sense, or occasionally he'll be like, "Oh, that's a really good idea for a story or like a poem or something," and then he'll wake up and either he's like, "Oh, I've completely forgotten it," or it'll be like complete garbage because that's how dreams work.
Right.
Just shit like that, mostly. I
Okay.
think.
Well, this time, Nigel, when you dream, it's more of a feeling than anything else. It feels warm and familiar. It it reminds you of when you were first like a kid, and like you found out like, oh, I feel very comfortable sleeping in these tight spaces. um it reminds you of that sort of feeling.
Okay.
And it goes on like that for a while. It's hard to tell time in a dream. Until eventually, in the dream, you sort of wake up and you look around, and you see woods, but not the same woods you're familiar with.
Like not the woods that I'm in at the moment, or not woods I've ever been in.
Not woods you've spent like a meaningful amount of time in before.
Okay.
So it's not like it's not the woods that you're currently in, and it's not the woods like you grew up in, or like any of the forest or wooded areas you grew up around. It's much denser than you're used to, and the ground is a lot rougher. Lots of rocks, much more like steep terrain around there. It's not like Osmelo's like pretty flat, moderate, um, and like lots of their forests are like much more spread out, more like groves and like tightly knit forests. Um, this feels much more tightly knit. Like this was definitely like not cultivated at all. And you get the you hear the sound of a horn being bellowed, and you get like the sense of temperature dropping. And
Interesting.
you don't see anyone doing this, but you get the sort of feeling of like leaves rustling and animals sort of like running and moving away, and like they don't seem to be taking this sound very well. You hear a lot of movement moving away from this sound in the woods.
Okay, I'm gonna walk towards it.
Okay. As you walk towards the sound, it takes you a while to look and find your way through these woods, but eventually you find your way to like what seems to be like the edge of the woods, where this is a much more open field, and you see a large, what looks to be an army, but once again, not one you're familiar with, not one you've ever fought for or against. A large army, and at the head of this army, the one blowing the whistle, you see this large, imposing figure in what seems to be like very ornate, uh, you would recognize the sort of uh, like fancy people clothing. Like it's very elaborate, but it looks to be like a sort of hunting outfit that this figure is wearing. Um, and as you sort of spot them, they have these like piercing, burning blue eyes that like look directly at you, Nigel, and then you wake up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The fuck was that? That's a
The
new
war.
one. It was a war. Huh. Piercing blue eyes. What the fuck was that about? Alright,
It's because
Balloon snores sounds familiar.
I guess the Feywild plays tricks on your brain.
okay.
How's EC doing at this moment?
He's just fine. He's asleep, I assume, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
This is sharpening her-
Patrick, I'm not aware of any significance of that dream, but I might just be missing something.
That's the dream EC had a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Long time.
Kapokness.
Oh, okay.
As for what EC's doing, I mean, depends on the time. She might be sleeping, but if she's not, she's probably just sort of patrolling, sharpening a knife.
Hmm. She's so practical.
Most likely sleeping at this point in time. That is the dream you have this evening, Nigel. Shanty, what is it like
Hello.
when Shanty normally dreams?
I think Shanty normally dreams of being out at sea, especially recently. But he kind of has dreams where he's the captain of this crew, and the crew is comprised entirely of people he has like known and cared about and loved. And various states or like time periods. So like he dreams a lot about Sharpay. But he never sees like Sharpay as she is now. He sees the young girl that he saved when he was a kid. And he sees Danae. And she's not the ship's mast. There's no tree on the ship. She's just here. This like small, like lithe wooden girl. And there's this like old man as well, who Shanty's never spoken about. And I don't think even Gabe knows about really. But there's this old man, this old priest, this like old cleric, who Shanty thinks back on fondly. And I think his captain is there too, but like happy and sort of just like in the background. And Shanty's also like a young boy. Like tusks are just growing in for the first time, and it's like almost like a kid playing pirate.
Gotcha.
And I think he has this like recurring dream a lot of like all the people he knows and loves and cares about, in like as children or when he like first met them, all on this crew together. And there's always like a point in time when a thunderstorm will hit out on the ocean. And when the thunderstorm hits, his perception of everyone kind of changes, where like he sees Danae like broken and on fire. He sees Sharpay like bloody and bruised and battered. He sees his captain lightning scarred with like a knife in his gut. The old man, the cleric, is gone, nowhere to be seen. And there's always this like dark tonal shift near the end of the dream if they make it far enough, or if he sleeps long enough.
Gotcha.
Where this like lightning storm kind of overtakes everything, and it takes on the darker sort of nightmarish vibe, but it doesn't feel as nightmarish to Shanty in the moment, but it's only in like retrospective, like, huh, that was kind of fucked up.
Gotcha. Yeah. That makes sense. So and that's the dream that Shanty's been having sort of more recently.
Yeah, especially being away from sea. And I bet that like every once in a while some of the party members will make an appearance as well, as they become more integrated into his like how his identifying like group of people he cares about.
Sure. Um, this time, as Shanty dreams, I think Shanty feels the wave sort of lapping against him as if he's standing in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Shanty, as you look around, it's nothing but sunny blue seas. It's the day. Seemingly standing in the middle of the ocean. There's a certain longing you have for something that's too far away, but there's always a gentle tug towards it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pointing you somewhere, but
I just start like idly walking towards it, wading through the water, but kind of just like looking around, looking at through the water, like trying to like find people that I recognize or know, seeing if there's anyone that I've missed. But not really aware this is strange, just walking towards where I feel this tug is, just very idly waiting.
yeah. As you move towards it, you look through the water and see yourself sort of like walking on nothing. Like not so much like you're not waiting, but you're also not like unsteady, like you're floating. It's very strange.
Does that register as strange to me right now?
If you look at it and like examine it, it does. It's
Not,
very,
not
it's,
my brain's not like
yeah,
dream
it's,
logicking it away.
yeah, it's very dream logic, like you're aware of it, but in a very like offhanded sort of way. But if you thought too much about it, maybe something would change or something. You don't know, but it's very much in that sort of like dream logic, like maybe like logically,
Yeah.
part of you is like maybe this should feel weird, but it doesn't.
I travel across the ocean all the time. This is just me traveling across the ocean. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. So as you're heading towards that feeling, that pull, you look around and you start to see familiar faces. Many of the people you grew up with, the captain, but there's always there. This time it feels as though they're not quite how you picture them.
How do I see them right now? If not how I see them,
You can't tell. They look slightly off.
They just look wrong.
Yeah, like just a little bit. Not so much.
That's
wrong,
unsettling.
but just slightly different.
Well, not unsettling then. Just not. Am I even aware that they don't look like how they're supposed to look?
You're definitely aware. It's more of a feeling than anything specifically concrete.
Yeah. I think then that is a little unsettling to Shanty.
And as you sort of like look around and try to see these people and wonder why they feel different to you, they seem different to you, you like look down at yourself, and now you see you're standing on the deck of a ship as you look down this time.
Mm.
And you look back and you see your heart driven into the ship like a stake.
Hmm.
And you look around, and once again, you see those figures that you recognize from your past in your life. Once again,
So
slightly different.
Am I laying flat on the deck and like a stake has been driven through my heart, or
No.
my heart is outside my body and staked to the deck, or
If
my heart itself is piercing the deck outside of my body?
It feels as though your heart is staked to the deck. You look behind you, and that's the feeling that you get.
Oh, it's the feeling I get that something has been driven through my chest and down into the ship.
Yes, the metaphorical image of it is what you see when you look back around.
So
the
so
deck.
Cool.
Does anyone talk? Okay.
Are you just sort of standing there still?
I guess, yeah. I don't think Shanty knows what to do or how to act, and I don't know. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe he feels a little panicked, like he's already unsettled by these different faces that should be familiar but aren't. And now he feels like there's something piercing him through the chest, and like that should feel like painful or bleeding out, like he's dying, but he's not. But he is, but he's not. So I don't know what he would. I don't know. I think he's sort of just like standing there, feeling this like kind of stun locked a little bit.
A little overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an insight check for Shanty, please. I think for a moment, like as you're looking around, some of that panic sort of like settling in. That as you turn around and see like that metaphorical image of your hearts driven through the deck of the ship, for just the faintest moment, or for more than a moment, it flickers, like that image flickers, and you see a tree there.
Okay. Outside of seeing the tree, do I actually see an image of my heart stabbed into the deck?
No.
Okay. So I think I'm just confused on like the visuals of what Shanty is currently perceiving. So I don't see my heart stabbed into the deck.
Not literally, no.
But I don't. So like, yeah, okay. Do I feel like my heart is stabbed into the deck?
That's what it is.
And then my heart feels like a tree for a moment.
You look back and you physically see that tree.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just like,
I understand. It's fine.
I understand that it's like there's like there's a Danae connection of like my heart is in the tree that's rooted to Danae, or like the home tree or the heart tree.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't actually see my heart there anywhere, but I actually do see the tree, I guess I will approach the tree.
You approach the tree, and what do you do?
I will. Is it Danae's tree as it is currently, or as it was before?
As you focus on it, it reminds you of what it used to be.
Okay, so there's not like going to be any hollow or like crack down the center that I can look inside. So I think instead I'll just sit down in front of it and sort of lean my back up against it and let the back of my head hit the side of the tree as I look up into the boughs and the branches. And I just let out a sigh, taking a deep breath, try to get my breathing under control.
I mean, how effective do you think that would be?
I don't know. I'll roll for it. Fuck it.
If you'd like to, yeah.
Not very effective.
Remember what your good buddy Loon told you.
No, I refuse. What did my good buddy Loon tell me?
Deep breaths, count to 10 between inhale and exhale.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. It's been a while since we did that. Yeah, so
like
Shanty will...
5 colors, 5 senses, something or another, those kind of things.
Shanty will go through what Aloon taught him. Because for Shanty, that was like a week ago.
As it was.
And sort of try to get himself under control. But I don't think he is... I think like he's trying to feel embodied and in a disembodied experience already.
Yes.
And so he's not able to do that successfully. And I think there's like almost like a crackling at the tips of his fingers, like Lichtenberg patterns are starting to get burned into the deck of the ship and up the side of the tree. And he's like just trying not to panic because he's been in this kind of position before where he fully lost control. And when that happens, everyone who's around him gets hurt. And so he's really concerned that like if there are people around him on this ship that he's going to hurt the people he cares about.
Right.
But he doesn't feel like he can leave the ship, and so he doesn't know what to do, and so he's just sort of kind of white knuckling like the roots of the tree and like pushing his back into the tree and just trying his best to remain calm and not let the lightning out.
Okay. I think as you try to calm yourself down and you're having this overwhelming feeling, you're not able to really make it stick. As you're like looking up through the boughs of the tree, you feel a presence sort of like wrap its arms around you, and the like light glints through the boughs of the tree just enough. It sort of like blinds you for a moment, and you look around and you find yourself in what you would consider a normal dream.
A normal what?
A normal dream.
Okay. I mean, is there like, do I remember being in a horrible, terrible, terrifying, like, mental state just a moment ago, or is it more of a dream logic thing of like, oh, and we're doing this now?
Yeah, it's more of like a dream logic. Although when you wake up, you will remember both experiences.
Okay. So Shanty gets, like kind of shakes his head a little bit, like, oh, there's nothing to be concerned about. This is just a, standard fare, standard adventure. We're sailing. And he starts like barking orders to his crew and like gets excited and sort of leaps up onto the deck and does his thing.
All right. As you finish up your dream, you can decide how that goes. But you do wake up the next morning with a pretty decent memory of what happened.
Mm-hmm. I think I was supposed to do something, but I don't know what.
No.
So here we are.
You weren't supposed to do anything, don't worry.
Okay.
You did not win your dream, Riley.
That's okay. I rarely do.
It's like the beginning of Kingdom Hearts, where you think you're supposed to do something, but you're really not.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on the stained glass things. Anyway.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts actually, so no, but I know what you mean. I think.
Oh, okay.
I mean, simple and clean is the way that you're supposed to feel tonight. So.
Never mind.
Anyways.
I don't get it, but I appreciate it.
It's okay. Kingdom Hearts is in a similar vein to Homestuck, where you just don't want to know.
Oh, okay.
The less you know, the better.
I already know a lot about Homestuck though, and I think I'm okay.
May as well
Okay.
just dive in. What's
Yeah,
the worst
right?
that could happen?
So true, bestie.
I'll link you my Kingdom Hearts summary video to my favorite one too.
Hell, is it the
Later.
BDG one?
I thought you were gonna say I'm
I
gonna
think
link
so.
you to my Kingdom Hearts fanfiction.
I would love that as well.
I'm like, hell yeah, fam, let's go.
The Brian Kramer one. Good enough summary.
The rest of you sleep very well during the evening, perfectly fine, and you all wake up the next morning.
Cool.
Oh my god, I think I actually slept.
How terrible.
No, that's a good thing. I've been having problems with that.
Oh, good
How'd
for
you
you.
do?
Good job. What?
You good?
Yeah. Perfect. Fine.
All right.
When did you wake up, by the way? Were you early?
Several times during the night.
Oh, I thought you said you slept well.
I slept good for what I usually do.
Oh, I see. Was I like making any noises, or did you like see any light around me?
You were thrashing
You
around
were,
and
like-
moaning for a while.
Oh, that's
yeah,
normal.
you were doing that thing like you're like when a dog's chasing a cart in a dream.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That
I was
cart.
like, go get him, buddy.
Go get him, bud. I must have had a great dream then. I must have been really chasing something.
You don't sound like it was great.
Hold on. Let me take that again from the top. Man, I must have had a great dream then. It must have really been chasing something.
The fact that you had to do another take tells me there was a problem.
No, I know. That was a joke. Yeah, I just had I had a weird night's sleep. I've been having this like recurring dream, but it like got different this time, and so change is scary, and I'm not really sure what it means.
Well, it's the Feywild, so it could be any number of
Oh,
things, but we're not gonna
true.
be here forever. So I'd say it's a big old keep an eye on it. Maybe talk to Luna.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You didn't see me like making any light or nothing, right? No sparks in my direction.
I don't think I did. Yeah.
All right, that's good. I ain't never cast in my sleep before, but it was a weird dream.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's possible. It's something to keep an eye on. We could. Easy was up later. You could ask her.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna go over to EC.
This is just
Hey, EC.
unlocked. Hmm.
How long were you up keeping watch?
Not too long.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least a little longer than I was awake. Did you notice anything weird coming from me while I was sleeping? Any noises, any movement, any light or magic or something?
No more than usual.
All right, that's good to know. Cool, we're good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You want some breakfast?
He holds up a fish.
Oh, you got it. No worries then. All right, thank you. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
All right. I gotta go do my hunty sacrificey thing. I don't know what you guys want to do, but that's
I'm gonna
what's
do
going
my
on for
normal
me.
morning workout, shower,
All right.
and then get some grub.
Yep, just doing normal morning stuff. Like, I'm ready to go whenever.
Yeah, you just
I'll
get
try and
really
be quick
focused on
then.
that letter. You know, really focus in on where it's leading us. Really hone in.
Okay. He looks at it really hard.
You're doing great, Dinkle. I'm gonna give you the help action for when you eventually navigate us.
Okay, thank you. You gave me some inspiration. I appreciate it.
Of course. You know, you don't gotta be a bard to inspire somebody.
You just got to be a good friend.
You just gotta be,
Oh.
yeah, good friend.
Damn,
Oh, is that
that's
how you
fucking deep.
Yeah, real deep, deep friends. How did you sleep?
I had a weird dream.
Oh, seems like we're all having fucking weird dreams. I bet it is something. Is there like a dream snipe? Maybe. What was your dream?
I was in a forest.
Oh yeah.
Not like this one, or one that I've ever actually been in, really.
All right.
And then there was some weird shit with some animals, like running towards a noise or running away from a noise. And so I went towards the noise, and there was this bloke who was like the head of an army, but it was no leader of any army I've ever seen before, and he was like weird, and he had piercing blue eyes.
Oh,
And then I woke up. So
you didn't like see your still beating heart outside your body speared to the ground right quick or nothing like that? For
he thinks
example.
for a
Apple.
second. He like thinks about it for a second. No, nothing like that.
Oh, that's
I
good.
love that Nigel took it seriously. I love him.
Well, I mean, of course you take it seriously. We gotta make sure all our weird dreams don't have like shared details or nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't see no bright blue piercing-eyed feller, so I think we're good on that count. But
That's not the pudding in mine.
oh, that sounds nice. Sounds nice and cushy.
Yeah. It was
Well,
good.
I mean, our dreams were nothing alike then, so that's probably a good sign. But that piercing blue eye thing you mentioned, Nigel, I don't know why that sounds so familiar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no idea.
I feel like I've seen like some really bright blue eyes recently, but I can't put my finger on it. I start looking at everyone's eye color because I don't remember.
You don't want to put your finger on it. That'll poke them in the eye. They won't like that.
He's just like me for real. I can't remember anybody's eye.
Yeah, Shanty pokes Florian in the eye and then looks at his eye color.
Well, now they're going to be red. I mean, they were kind of.
They were already kind of red, but now what are they?
Even redder. They're irritated.
Dark, bright, dark red eyes, the eyes of a devil.
Bloodshot and
Or a fiend
crying.
of some kind. Have you ever had a bloodshot? I partied with these guys one time at night, and they were like crazy about these blood shots. They thought my tusks were so funny looking. And they had like reverse tusks, I guess. I don't know what they were, but they were taking blood shots like crazy, and they had
Did
me
you-
try one.
They didn't bite you, did they?
I don't listen. A gentleman never kisses and tells.
Bro,
What?
you did that. I'm gonna insight that. Is he pulling my leg? Pull my leg, Shanty.
What should I roll?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you trying to be deceptive? Did you actually see vampires?
Well, I mean, a gentleman never kisses and tells, so I guess I'm being deceptive because I don't want to tell him the truth because a gentleman never kisses and tells.
I suppose.
So true. Florian, it's hard to tell.
He just squints at him.
Shanty's being surprisingly close-lipped about this.
Anyways, I shrug and I move on to the next person to examine the right colors.
All right.
And as I turn, you see a suspicious-looking scar on the back of my
Yeah.
neck.
It's like bricks.
But they look like they've healed over.
Yeah.
Long since healed.
Out of character, I'm gonna make it canon right now that Shanty didn't realize he was partying with vampires, totally had sex with one, let them feed on him, and he thought it was some weird kink thing, and he was cool with
so
it.
funny. What?
That sounds like something Shanty would do.
It
Yeah,
really
exactly. I think that's canon. So there's like a vampire coven somewhere that are like down to clown with Shanty and have fed on him before, and he doesn't realize.
I mean, who isn't down to clown with Shanty, right?
Florian, I guess.
And
Fucking wrecked.
I'm so sorry. Shanty's not there. He goes somewhere else to look at eye colors. He walks over to Luna and looks at her eyes. And he's like, "Are they always this color? I swear they change with the seasons." That's not it. Oh wait, huh? Do they?
They're always like dark black. Like all dark
Oh.
brown black.
All right, so that was almost a funny joke, but it was
I thought you were
not
like black
serious.
Slayer, white, iris.
I mean, the original concept is looks kind of like an alien. So it's like when a cat goes boba eyes mode.
Boba eyes.
Oh, okay.
We love boba eyes mode.
We do.
We love boba eyes.
I've never heard him called that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right. Shanty goes around looking at people's eye colors. Elune and EC.
not At all. Sorry, go ahead.
You guys have your hunt?
Yeah.
Only if Balloon specifically requests you to come along this time. If he
he'll go
just
by
goes off,
himself.
if he just goes off, he's just not gonna follow him.
He'll go off by himself this time. Let EC have a lazy morning.
Hell yeah, good for EC.
What's that mean?
They get to have a lazy morning.
You see,
Sorry, I mean EC's visiting Everyone Hates You Island.
right.
What the fuck?
That's why they couldn't go to the hunt with you this morning.
What the fuck?
Yeah, then how does the hunt go for Loon? That is lonesome.
Probably a little longer than normal, just because he's able to take his time and ruminate on things.
Oh.
Still gets done.
He's thinking about the life that this mole could have lived.
He's thinking about how he has to do this for the fucking rest of his life at this rate. And how
Sucks.
his job really isn't that much different from what he gave up.
Oh, damn.
I can't
Sucks.
believe he's going down the spiral.
And then he kills a groundhog because it's in between a squirrel and a mole.
Yeah, so he can show Shanty.
No, he shows AC. Shanty doesn't get to see anything.
Yeah,
Oh.
Come
Luna's
on.
specifically gatekeeping this knowledge from Shanty.
It's so true.
Shanty's getting gatekeep girl boss gaslit by Luna.
Yep.
Hell yeah, go alone. You're go off, Queen. Okay, you kill your groundhog and you head back.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Murray, no.
He's stuck there forever now.
Damn.
There's a secret ending to Groundhog Day. A loon shows up, kills the groundhog.
Fucking kills Bill Murray.
And he never gets to leave the time loop again.
Jeez.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, Loon, you get back to Shanty looking at everyone's eye color. Actually, by the time
Shanty,
you get
they're
back,
all
maybe-
high. You don't have to like inspect it.
No, I think I do. Loon.
No.
No, you.
All right.
All right, take off those glasses. Let me see those papers, mister.
He takes them off.
What color are your eyes?
Purple.
Nobody here has the eye color I was looking for. So that
What
means
color
I
are
got
you looking
nothing to
for?
worry about. Bright blue, icy blue, piercing blue.
Sometimes EC's turns blue. Why are you worried?
Wait, EC, why didn't you say so? You knew I was looking for eye colors. You just let me look at your eyes and didn't say nothing?
Did you say what color you were looking for, dude?
No, but I said I was looking at every. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. That's my bad. I'm not built for scholarship. I
Do
should
we
not
gotta
be
have a
surveys.
communication conversation?
What are you
We can't
talking
read
about? A
minds.
commute. I just said it was my B. Are you? What do you mean? This is not
I
conversation worthy.
understand, but there's gonna be less bees in your hive if you like check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I am not a beekeeper. My hive is vacated. I could not keep bees if I wanted to, Elude. I don't think I could.
All
About
right.
But but the reason why is because Nigel had a weird dream, and there was an individual with piercing blue eyes at the head of an army. Right, Nigel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh,
that
that's
sounded
like
familiar. So I thought I'd seen it.
That's like that vision EC had like last year.
Oh, what vision would that be?
That was with something it's not the silver weapon. I'm trying to think.
Mhm.
Warrior, piercing eyes, blue eyes, army, cloak,
Mhm.
Wolf or
Trust
cloak.
fund.
wolf or cloak.
Mhm. Head
That
of an army.
wasn't the silver weapon one. That was a Florian thing, and we know that guy.
We know that guy.
Standing
Did
at
we
the head of an
connect
army
that?
in the Thornpelt Woodlands.
Yeah, did we connect that? Is it still connected to you, or did we connect that to one of the gang of evil?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did we figure out who the army leader was?
No.
Okay. Out of character, I think I know, but I'm like, would Alune make the connection?
Do it. Make the
Did they
connection.
look like a lady or a man?
Nigel, get over here.
It was a man.
Oh God,
right
you're already here.
I've been here the whole time.
Sam Rash, looking motherfucker.
Gabe.
Yes.
Okay. Was a man?
It looked to be a male
Oh,
figure.
male.
Yes.
Male figure.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a male figure. Why?
Oh,
What does
that's
that mean?
interesting. I think Easie's was a woman? Question mark.
EC shrugs.
We should get going. We can talk on the road.
While we're walking. Easy, you don't
Do- do a-
remember?
It was like a year
It was
ago.
a
Do you
year.
remember every dream you had a year ago?
I mean, a few, yeah. I
Well,
remember
I
some
don't
dreams I had
remember.
like 10 years ago.
I don't remember. I'm not you. Sorry to
All right.
disappoint.
I'm not disappointed. I just wanted to double check. I look at a loon.
Balloon shrugs.
Oh, you're not going to tell Easy not to be a mind reader? All right. Double standard, I guess.
Why does Easy have to read your mind?
Okay. I'm going to be at the back of the group today.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's like cute girl boss.
Keep them guessing. Emotionally, spiritually, physically guessing.
While all of this happens, Florian is concentrating very hard on the letter to try and navigate.
Okay. Go ahead and roll advantage since you spent so much time exploring her grounds yesterday. 15.
Oh my.
And also, Shanti gave me help. What did that mean?
Oh,
Advantage.
yeah. Just roll
Okay.
another one. I'll let you roll 3.
Do I get double advantage? Oh my god, Toast. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me.
Toast is just excited you got double advantage.
She wants dinner.
I know.
I like the idea of God toast being a thing.
Yeah, she tipped over the TV. I think it's broken. So that's fine. Okay.
I think that's a 20 instead of a 21 because that's a perception instead of a performance.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
20. Okay. Yeah. You feel much more confident than you did yesterday.
Okay. Hell yeah. It's this way, boys and ladies and whoever.
Thank you for being inclusive of us.
Appreciated. We all follow Mr. Dinkle.
Mr. Dinkle and his merry band.
Uh-huh.
Tales all the time.
Yeah, as you travel today, you get the feeling that you will be heading to your destination.
Nice.
So if there's anything else you guys want to do before heading to Sadie's, go ahead and do it. If not, I think we'll cut it off here and then come back to Sadie's next week if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's just fine.
What?
Hello?
Sorry, Ron was saying something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I had thought it was Mike.
No.
Said earlier. Oh,
It's
Ron said some absolutely cursed shit earlier. Ken, could you repeat it for the class?
Oh no.
Can you tell them your cursed quote from earlier?
The theme of Isengard's theme in Lord of the Rings makes me want to pop my pussy.
I only heard like 3
you guys
words of
hear
that. And it was cursed.
I heard pop my pussy.
And Lord of the Rings.
I heard Lord of the Rings.
Isengard's theme in Lord of the Rings makes me want to pop my pussy.
Oh no,
I mean-
God!
He's just right.
Fucking real. Yeah.
They do be taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Consensus is you are right.
Good night, Michael.
Good night, Mike.
Good night, Mike.
Good night, Cole.
I
Yes,
do think
You got
I keep forgetting, but I think Elune did want to like stargaze at some point in the Feywild, just because I'm pretty sure it's different.
Oh yeah.
That shit hit different here.
Yo,
Yeah.
can Luna join you RP with?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's one vote for Elude.
I'm gonna vote for.
Oh, you muted halfway through.
Shanty.
Oh, Shanty.
Okay.
Woo, let's go, baby. Thank
Also, this
you.
mic is not good.
Mm.
The good Mike already left.
The good Mike did already
Aw.
leave.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm also gonna vote for Shanti.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
I'm voting for a loon for the whole worm business. That was very good.
Worm business. I'm in the business of worms.
To avoid a
I'm
conversation,
voting.
just worm.
I'm voting
Oh.
for Florian. That boy.
That boy.
Specifically, I voted
I'll
for Shanti for singing sea shanties to Squidward to send him away.
Oh, yeah.
That was very cute.
We love a loving father.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be in this child's life, unlike how my father was in mine.
Oh no.
Vote. Oh, he died. It's not his fault. Vote for Florian.
Oh, thanks.
You're making me break the tie.
Yeah.
Oh, are they tied now?
Yeah.
3 ways.
Well, guess we got a kiss.
I guess the three
God,
of you
the
guys
most
just gotta make out.
Whoever
most
wins
cursed
gets it.
threesome. Shanti,
That
Florian,
is
and
kind of a
Alune, the most
cursed threesome.
cursed
Yeah.
threesome.
Yeah. I mean, it scars the trio.
Hmm.
Oh, true.
Scars and tats.
Um,
I thought you meant emotionally.
That yeah,
Like-
I did.
I think
But I
I'm
also
gonna.
meant physically.
I think I'm gonna give it to Shanty for putting up with my bullshit.
Nice.
What bullshit did I put up with?
I appreciate you with putting up with my weird dream bullshit.
Oh, it's okay. I was just
I don't-
confused. It's not bullshit. You're good at this game. It's not bullshit.
I'm not saying I'm not good at it, but I am saying it's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's just weird dream sequence.
That's fair.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
I'll do
Oh.
it. I don't care.
Okay.
Gabe, what the Feywild skies doing?
The
What them stars
Feywild
like?
Skies, the Feywild stars. Well, let me end the stream since we got the vote done.